Podcast Rock City.
What's up, everybody? Joe here from Podcast Rock City. Week 2. We had a really good response to our last show, and I want to thank everybody that wrote in through the YouTube page, through podcastrockcity1@gmail.com. You guys, man, you were awesome. I got a lot of emails and a lot of responses to our question of the week, which is, or our topic, which was, who should induct Kiss in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Now, if you'll remember, my idea was Bill Starkey, the creator of the Kiss Army. Now, I want to read a few of these emails because, man, they're good. And you guys got some great ideas of who, people that I didn't even think of that I really should have thought of. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So let's look here. The first one is from Jeff from Denver. This is what he wrote. I think too much importance has been placed on these guys performing at the ceremony. All I want is for them to go to the mic, say something nice about each other, hug, and be done with it. I would be happy with that much. Also, for better or worse, they need to be inducted by someone the general public is familiar with. Since they've influenced so many musicians, it should be easy to find someone. That I agree. I would love to see them perform, but I guess at the least, getting up there and being friendly would be a positive thing for us. I don't want them to do something separate. It would really aggravate a lot of people. Thanks for that, Jeff. Here's another one. Paul Annaloro. I hope I didn't mess your name up there. This is what he wrote. He had a different kind of an answer. Something that I did not expect to get from anybody, but here we go. It says, this is a very simple answer. Paul, Gene, Peter, Ace in makeup for 2 songs, Detroit Rock City and Deuce. Then Tommy Thayer comes out in Vinnie Vincent's makeup, and Eric Singer comes out in Eric Carr's makeup. They all play the last 2 songs, shout it out loud, then rock and roll all night, in Kiss fashion with the bombs and the fire, etc. Just blow everyone away. Now, I don't know about putting Tommy and Eric Singer in Vinnie's and Eric Carr's makeup. I think that might just piss some people off. I couldn't even tell you at this point. I really believe that people are aggravated because Tommy is wearing Ace's makeup and Eric is wearing Peter's makeup. But I wonder, would people get mad if Tommy had all this time been the Wizard, been Vinnie Vincent, and Eric Singer had been Eric Carr? I wonder if people would have been as aggravated. I can say that there are some people that would, definitely, and you know who you are. But I wonder if they would have been as aggravated. Okay, here's another letter from Clint McCullum. Bill Starkey may be the best living person to induct the band. It would have been great to have someone like Dick Clark do the honors 10, 15 years ago when they should have been inducted. Lady Gaga would be the wrong person to do the honors of those young current performers. I don't know of many Kiss fans that listen to her music or think she's that good. Here's an idea. Have Starkey lead a full stage of average Kiss fans to introduce yelling, "You wanted the best, you got the best." First and foremost, I want to go ahead and say this. I love Lady Gaga. I think she's the bomb. I think she's the real deal. But put that aside. I just want to stand up for my girl. Yeah, man, Dick Clark would have been really good. It's a shame that he died. And Billy Coyne, would have been probably the most qualified to induct Kiss into the Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, they're gone. Let's see what else we have here. Greg Harmon wrote on the YouTube page, he wrote, It must be the four boys. They must come back one more time. I agree with that. I don't know if they need to do a reunion tour or anything like that. I think that if that's not really necessary. But seeing them being on stage performing is very important. Let's see. John McEachern wrote, "The Hall of Fame should see if Ace and Peter will do it." He said, "Just kidding. If they care at all, they should clarify that only Ace, Gene, Peter, and Paul are being inducted. Tommy and Eric haven't done anything that get themselves in. Eric Singer is probably a Hall of Fame drummer, but he isn't the Catman." I agree with that. I do also want to point out that the top two answers for who I should or who should induct Kiss in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame were number 1, Scott Ian, and number 2, Sebastian Bach. Both of those are excellent answers, and if they were to get the gig, I wouldn't be upset at all. I think that they represent real Kiss fans. Scott Ian, Kiss tattoos and played, with Ace, and then you got Sebastian Bach, who is everybody is very well documented what a big Kiss fan he is. That was just some of the letters that I got, and I really enjoyed them, and I appreciate you guys sending them out to me. We had a lot of listeners between iTunes and Podomatic and Stitcher and YouTube and even our Facebook page. We gained a few more followers. It's great, man. Thank you very much. I was a little nervous about doing this by myself, but you guys are getting behind me, and I really appreciate it. So let's move on to the new topic. Everybody's talking about the Hall of Fame, and I just did it last week, and I want to skip a week. I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about that fashion show they just did. They just did this fashion show. They showed up on these really fancy suits that cost more than a car, and then they played a show for a select group of people. And the few people that I've talked to about it have said it's a joke. It's like it's a caricature of what Kiss really is. They have no business doing something like that. Why in the world would they be, being all fashiony, and if that's even a word, it doesn't make any sense. Basically, what they were saying. And I remember months ago seeing the pictures of this photo shoot. I know you guys saw them too, and everybody was speculating, hey, this is going to be, they're doing a Dress to Kill album cover remake or something. Like everybody was assuming that's what it was going to be. But now we know what it was. They did a fashion show and they performed at it, and that's cool, I guess, if you like that kind of thing. Me personally, I don't think I like it. I think, I think that faking that Kiss isn't leather and studs, walking up there and going, look how cool we could be wearing these suits while we play. It's just, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. I watched the performance, and I don't really have a ton to say about it in the positive. In the negative, it was still, Kiss playing their music, but it was just unnecessary. It would seem like something David Bowie might do. David Bowie would fit in a situation like that, where he would dress up in a nice suit and walk on stage, or Duran Duran or the Stones, but not Kiss. I don't know. If I'm not seeing them leather and studs and dragon boots, it just it doesn't really make sense to me. So what do you think? Was this cool or was this crappy? And here was the other thing that I wanted to ask. Do you guys think that Kiss will ever be asked to play a halftime at the Super Bowl? And do you think that the reason they haven't is because I know that they played at the pre-show of the Super Bowl years ago in the 90s, but do you think that they would, because Tommy and Eric are in the band, do you think that stops them from being asked to do like a halftime show? Because I believe that the Super Bowl people are sitting back going, God, it would be so awesome to have Kiss do a halftime show because it would be the biggest thing the Super Bowl ever saw. I mean, nobody would ever do it better. They would put everybody to shame, what do you think? What's stopping them from asking Kiss, to do Super Bowl? It's coming up. They've got. I heard that they're actually added the Chili Peppers. Now I might be wrong, but I read this. Unless it's a mistake, I read that Chili Peppers have been added to the halftime show to go on with Bruno Mars, and I'm gonna guess that's because people were sitting back going, Bruno Mars for the whole halftime show, Bruno Mars. Where's the fun? At least, so they added the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go over. It's just in a couple of weeks. As a matter of fact, the Seahawks-Niners game is on right now. Go Hawks! I'm a Seahawks fan today, anyway. So what do you think? The Super Bowl halftime show, should Kiss have been asked already? And if what's the reason they haven't been asked? Is it because Tommy and Eric are in the band? Because clearly they got asked to do a pre-show, which is really strange. Why would you ever? I mean, Kiss did a cool job for the pre-show, but why would you ever have a band that blows everything up and plays such great music and is so Americana do the pre-show, not a halftime show with a huge stage and fireworks and everything else? Anyway, those are our topics for the week. Let me know what you think. And if you have a suggestion for a topic where you want to hear my opinion, just send me a line, podcastrockcity1@gmail.com. Go like our Facebook page. Send us emails. Send us messages on YouTube. I will probably be doing a middle of the week show, and if you're subscribed to the channel, if you're subscribed to our channel, you'll know that it's coming out. I'm not going to be advertising that it's come out. I'm just going to do something in the middle of the week. So, subscribe to us. It would be appreciated. Hit us up on iTunes so you can. Shows are short. So when you're on your way to the grocery store, you could just, pop on the song on the iTunes and and listen to it. And thank you. We'll see you guys next week. See ya.